It started a year ago when I bought 4 Inktense pencils, and I thought it would be enough for sketching purposes. How wrong I was. It was indeed not enough for me. So here I am with 38 more pencils. I just bought a set of 36 pencils plus 2 more open stock. I also have 2 graphite ink pencils from the last year that I like to use in my sketchbooks. Initially, I wanted to get a set of Inktense blocks, but I didn't find them available anywhere for an adequate price. So, more pencils it was. By getting a set, I ended up with 2 doubles, but no worries. It was indigo and mustard, actually 2 of the best colors in the line, in my opinion. In the set, there is an outliner as well. It reminds me of a simple graphite pencil. I won't be swatching the white pencil either. So, even if I have 42 Inktense pencils and 2 graphite ink pencils, there will be a total of 40 colors in the color chart. I had to speed up everything, otherwise it was few hours long. I don't think I could even upload such a video on YouTube. What am I saying? I can't actually export a long, hence heavy video on my 12 years old laptop. The colors I'm swatching today are O100 Sherbet Lemon, it's a cool yellow. O200 Sun Yellow, this is a warm yellow. Both have maximum lightfastness stated by the Derwent. Then we have one of the most beautiful colors in the set, O240 Sienna Gold. It reminds me of Queen Gold in watercolors, or maybe Aussie Red Gold. I don't know, I've never seen this one in real life. Then we have a Pungent Orange, O300 Tangerine. It's something like Pyrrole Orange in the watercolors. Both Tangerine and Sienna Gold have light fastness of 4, so I would consider it quite low. And at this point I wouldn't use these pencils in an artwork that's supposed to be hanging on the wall. Then we have a lovely poppy red, O400, very bright, warm red, I would say scarlet red. Light fastness is 5. I consider it still a low one and I wouldn't use it in a final piece. Then the next red is chili red, O500, light fastness even lower, only 3. And this I would say would be a deep red. Then we have O510 cherry, very beautiful carmine red. But light fastness is still very low, 3. So consider using these pencils only in the sketchbook or in the works you plan to scan and reproduce. Then we have another favorite of mine, O600 Shiraz. It's something like Perilene Violet, very beautiful, deep violet. Not too dark, just perfect. Not light fast, unfortunately, again only 3. Then we have another violet, also a very pretty one, O610 red violet, light fastness of 4. Then we have O700 fuchsia, I don't know how to pronounce this, light fastness of 5, that would be your magenta. Then we have O740 mauve, also not light fast, as usual with all the purples and violets and pinks, light fastness of 4. Then we have 0750 dark purple. This one is a light fast one. It's a very deep color, almost black, but of course you can dilute it. And it's light fastness of 8, so the maximum in these pencils. I suggest you to get this one, or the one that I don't have, it's 0760 deep violet, that is also light fast. They are similar. I think the violet is the cooler one and the purple is a warmer one. Then we have 0800, just violet, light fastness of 7. 0820 peacock blue, it's a light fast blue leaning to violet. The light fastness is 8. I just realized that I'm missing 2 more sheets for a complete color chart. I didn't want to resort to magic, but there is no other way. Oops, my magic is a bit rusty. The second sheet we need to finish manually. Then we have 0840, that it's iron blue, also maximum light fastness, even if it reminds me Prussian blue, so maybe it will have similar issues. However, these pencils are ink based, I guess it's dye based, not pigment based, so probably it's not PB27 but something else. Then we have iris blue, 0900. It's a lovely light blue for the skies, of medium light fastness. Then we have bright blue, 1000, maximum light fastness. Reminds me of our typical phthalocyanine blues in watercolor. Then we have 1100, deep indigo, another favorite of mine with maximum light fastness, can get as dark as black. Then we have 1200, sea blue, again maximum light fastness, great blues, you can have a big variety. Then we have 1300, that it's teal green, maximum light fastness again. Teal green reminds me of phthalocyanine green. I think Derwent has another version of this color called mallard green, and it's more blue leaning, more turquoise. But in the set, unfortunately, was the teal green and not the mallard green. Both are highly light fast. Then we have iron green, 1310. Could be our pearl green. Not really, but very similar. Also can get very dark. Another dark green is Ionian green, 1320, with light fastness of 5. It's similar to the iron green, but warmer. Something like a deep sub-green, not very saturated. Then we have a very bright yellowish green, 1400, that is called apple green. And indeed, it's a color of an apple. Light fastness of 6. Then we have field green, 1500, with a maximum light fastness of 5. It's another phthalocyanine green, probably closer to PG36 this time. Then we have another green, 1530, felt green, that reminds me of sap green, something between hooker's green and sap green. However, in the Inktense line there is also a hooker's green, 1520. Both this one and the felt green have medium light fastness. Then we have 1540, light olive, with light fastness of 7. It's quite dull, but a very pretty color. Then we have 1600, leaf green, with light fastness of 7. This is definitely not the color of spring leaves. It's quite dark and deep. Then we have 1700, mustard. Again, a favorite of mine. It's an earthy yellow color with light fastness of 6. Then we have 1720, 10, with light fastness of 8. Here we are already in the domain of earthy colors. 1740, saddle brown, with the light fastness of 8. Next one is 1800, baked earth, with maximum light fastness. A lovely orangey earthy color. Something like burnt sienna that is on PR 101. Then we have 1900, a color with a very beautiful name, willow, with a maximum light fastness. I would say 10 saddle brown and willow are all warm browns. Then I have 2 red earth. One is 1910 red oxide and the next one is 1920 madder brown. Both unfortunately are not light fast with the light fastness of 4, but both are very beautiful colors and I recommend you to get both of them. And then we have a bunch of very dark colors. First one would be 2000 bark. Then we have 2020 Indian ink, 2100 charcoal gray, and 2200 ink black. All highly light fast with the light fastness of 8, that is the maximum. All of the darks are very beautiful when diluted. You could see their tones. The bark one leans to violet. The Indian ink is a warm black color. The charcoal gray leans to green. And the ink black, it's a neutral black. And then I swatched 2 graphite ink pencils. One is Meadow, greenish yellow, or yellowish green, I guess. And then it's Autumn Brown, dark red color. Even if you don't expect any bright and vivid colors in this line, since it's a tinted graphite, Meadow, Autumn Brown, and I think also Ocean Blue are quite vivid and nice colors. The swatching part came to an end. Now I will show you the final chart in the daylight. I corrected the white balance, so colors on the screen should be more or less similar to the ones I see in front of me. Actually, there are 2 photos of the chart, with just dry pencils layered on top of each other, and the final chart with the half of it activated with water. If you want to see my sketches with these pencils, please check my Instagram account, that is Mariram. The link will be in the description. Let me know if you use the Inktense pencils or blocks, or maybe half pens. What do you think of them? If you had a chance to compare them, would you say that one is more opaque than the other? Thank you for watching. I will be happy to see your comments. Have a great day, and I'm going finishing one more sketch with this Inktense. Bye bye!